smart boy, 15, who met Prince Harry and Meghan died after taking MDMA in Fanta drink. Emre Hussein, 15, from Sheerness, Kent, was in a strange state and speaking through gritted teeth just before he stopped breathing and his sister performed CPR on him. Emre Hussein, 15, was taken to hospital but could not be saved just 5 days before his 16th birthday. He left home shortly after 10 a.m. on February 1 and took the recreational drug for the first time with some friends. But he fell ill after ingesting the powder through a drink of Fanta, according to a friend, and refused offers of crystals which others took. Emre vomited after returning to his bedroom at 4:30 p.m., causing sister Suran Hussein to check on him. She described him as being in a strange state with labored breathing. Suran thought he was having a drug reaction and called an ambulance 40 minutes later as he appeared worse and was speaking through gritted teeth. Emre stopped breathing as paramedics rushed to his home and sister Suran began CPR. But Emre, of Sheerness, Kent, was pronounced dead shortly after 6 p.m. Coroner Sonia Hayes said he died of fatal MDMA consumption and toxicity at an inquest today at County Hall in Maidstone, Kent. A post-mortem found he had taken well in excess of the potentially fatal level of the Class A drug. Toxicology showed he had 5,304 milligrams of MDMA per liter of blood when as little as 1,800 milligrams can be fatal. A 17-year-old boy from Sidcup, southeast London, was charged with supplying the Class A drug MDMA in connection with Emre's death. Detective Chief Inspector Michelle Raby of Kent Police confirmed there had been a subsequent prosecution in relation to the supply of drugs to Emre. She said, Emre didn't know what he was taking and he sought to take this of his own accord with no encouragement. And while explaining his naivety with MDMA, she added, I do think this was perhaps the first time. Dad Yusuf Hussein, who was in native Cyprus when Emre died, said his mother had passed away in 2008. Mr. Hussein said in a statement, he always received amazing school reports. He even met Prince Harry and Meghan at an awards ceremony. Emre had lots of ambition and wanted to go to sixth form and university. He had spoken of wanting to become a customs officer. Coroner Sonia Hayes said, I note that he had a meeting with members of the royal family Prince Harry and Meghan as a reward for the work he had done. This young man had a bright future ahead of him. I am satisfied that this was the first time he had taken MDMA. So maybe he was naive to this drug. She recorded a conclusion of drug-related death and called for all young people to try to understand the terrible consequences of taking substances when they don't know the consequences of what they are taking and how much they are taking. Emre's heartbroken sister Suran Hussein identified him to Kent Police. Paying tribute to her younger brother, she said, he was a smart boy and getting on so well at school. He was friendly and loved going out with his friends. He will be sorely missed. We all loved him so very much. It is such a terrible loss. This was so unexpected. He had many plans. He was full of aspirations. He wanted to study psychology and business in the sixth form. He had such a big future ahead of him. He loved reading and drama and was in school plays. Emre was born in Lewisham, southeast London, but the family moved to the Isle of Sheppey 5 years ago to have a fresh start. Speaking to Kent Online at the time of Emre's death, Suran added, we wanted to live somewhere where there wasn't so much crime. Emre, who would have turned 16 on February 6, was a Year 11 pupil at the Oasis Academy where he helped run a dementia cafe. He was invited to meet Prince Harry and Meghan Markle after his volunteering featured in the NHS at 70 magazine. Tina Lee, the principal of Oasis Academy, said in a letter to parents at the time, I am writing to update you on a desperately sad incident for our school family. One of our Year 11 students passed away on Saturday. As an academy we have been in touch with their family to offer our support, and we are liaising with all the appropriate external agencies with their investigation into the circumstances surrounding this tragic incident. We have shared this news with all students, and have had specially trained staff on site to ensure that everyone who asked had the time and space to grieve. She added, This is a sad and challenging time for all of us at the Academy. Thank you for your ongoing support. Floral tributes were left outside the family home on the Isle of Sheppey, and Emre's friends joined together at a local playing field to hold a vigil in his memory.